Hello, hello, hello. How you beautiful people doing? It is your boy, Mr. Awesome, aka Quentin Edwards, aka Coach Q. You guys know I love the AKAs around here. I just like to inform myself. I like to give you all type of thoughts of how you can think about me and perspectives. Got some exciting news. One, it's a beautiful day outside. It feels good. It feels energetic. Two, every day is a beautiful day because every day is what you make it. Point blank and simple. If you're not having a good day, it's because your reality, your concept of your point of view of life is misconstrued for the time being. So do not have a whole day go by where you don't see the beauty out of life, whether you're in a hailstorm, whether you're trapped in your house from a snowstorm, whether you are in South Florida or South Georgia where it's warm, beautiful weather, or whether you're in New York where it's freezing cold or kind of cold, whatever it may be, find the beautiful perspective out of life because life is a beautiful thing. R.I.P. to Nipsey Hussle. I didn't know the guy much by his music. I knew of him, but he obviously left an impact and a legacy that was well noticed, well not taken advantage of, because us as humans, we tend not to value people until they're gone, right? And this man was so influential. He was so impactful for his community. And me not being a true fan of Nipsey Hussle, I had no idea that this type of impact this guy had on his community, and it's a beautiful thing. I'm glad he sent him off the right way, and I'm so sad that he went out in the type of magnitude that he did, being assassinated. But life is life. Most importantly, from that attribute of talking about his death is the fact of his legacy. And I thought it was so important for me to want to talk about something I can mix into with the health and wellness, educational, fitness, psychological, mindset building type of atmosphere. So Nipsey Hussle, he left a great legacy. It's one of the reasons why I kind of begin my whole mindset transformation and legacy building entrepreneur route as well. Same type of typical stuff, you see a few close associates, family member, or whatever it may be for you guys as well. But I know I just saw death around me. I saw that I wasn't doing too well in life. I had failed at some very prioritizing or just, let me just say important. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Let me say I failed at some very important goals in my life as far as at a young age that were truly all my fault. And seeing people that I knew of and knew die around me, a couple near-death experiences, it kind of transforms you, or at least it did for me, in the matter of a snap, right? Just like that. One little snap from, wow, I'm going to die one day, and I want to make sure that I die with an impact or in an impactfulness to my community, to my family, because it is very important for me to leave a legacy behind, not even a legacy of just finances and wealth, but a legacy of my character, who I was and why I have done or I am doing everything that I want to as far as trying to contribute to people's lives, whether it's in this manner, or that manner, and just having a repeated reminder of, okay, another person died, another day, right? But this guy, this man named Nipsey Hussle, a rapper from California, was shot and killed, and people knew what he was doing, especially those around him, but nobody could really see. Maybe he didn't want them to. Most entrepreneurs move in silence and let the media do whatever fame of glory that they feel is necessary in that aspect. This guy was literally on the way to not only creating some generational wealth, but the legacy in his short 33 years of life that he built was freaking awesome, And it caught the attention of not only his community and surrounding cities and states, the whole United States seemed to chip in and want to shine some light upon his story. I mean, it was really awesome stuff. And it truly boils down to a legacy of you, a legacy of me, a legacy of who you want to be remembered as. How do you want to go out? Because we all got to go out. It's the beautiful, ugly thing about life, and it's something that you must come to an agreement on, to know that you only get one shot, right? You only get one go, and that one go has to be very impactful, because you don't get to start over. If we could get to start over, I would have been one of the billions of people that hit a reset button on my life, because I wanted to play football and I almost did everything right except for the right thing, right? It takes years of building something and you see it all crumble away like that after being so close to it. Hurts, and you don't get a reset button. But the beautiful thing about life, as long as you still have life in you and to be appreciated for before you move on to the next realm, dimension, or whatever reality or universe that you believe in, it's the fact of you learn and you build and you become a better person. And if you don't become a better person, and if you're not building, you don't need to be doing it. Or you need to wake up and realize where you're at and why. 76, 70 plus, I would even think realistically 80+% of America has some type of health challenge, issue, or relatable type of inconvenience is what I call it. And then you have serious issues that aren't inconvenience. Those are problems, reoccurring ones, because reoccurrently you have to take medications to regulate your body. Your legacy is a lasting and impactful thing on everybody. I have so many people that I study, whether it's for finances, whether it's for motivation, whether it's for spiritual purposes, meditating. A common thing that I've seen where great people have died, and this is even before the time of where our great medical system came aboard. It's a great thing and not a great thing at the same time, but it's a great thing because it prolongs our lives to even healthy people get to live a long time, which it's a miserable life for the ones who do survive, and it's a dangerous life because you're on pharmaceuticals that could at any time go, which is less likely to happen, but they can shut down at any time they want, and you just would have to deal with it. But as far as the pharmaceutical industry going out of business, not likely to happen. And what it truly boils down to, I've seen so many great people, characters, impactful social figures, leaders of our country, day, time, and era past. And let's just keep the ones from back in the day out of it, because there was just so much stuff going on in between. Unfair this, unfair that, disadvantaging the medical system to what it is now. People today, in today's time, shortly over, I guess, 1,000 years, 100 years ago now, 1900s, where our medical system has significantly advanced since then, passed too early in life from things that are so controllable. And it's all about a will to live. When you have a will to live and understand that every single minute, every single second, every single year, month of life is so valuable because you only get so much. You have people that genetically have cancer that runs in their family, which to me, I don't believe in that stereotypical jib jive. Yes, my whole family has cancer, unless it's something serious like sickle cell or something like that you may have literally been born with. You might have a few of this genetic disorder in your gene as far as breast cancer runs in my family. But that does not make you a victim of getting it unless you, one, physically and spiritually transform yourself into believing that you'll get it. My mom had it, my grandma had it, her great grandma had it, her mama's had it. So you just automatically been bred and raised to believe that you're going to have breast cancer. You'll most likely get it because you are what you think, you are what you consume. I mean, if breast cancer runs in my family, right, I'm going to do and spend all of my life making sure I take care of my body in an appropriate manner to not get it and leave an outstanding legacy to know that the cycle broke with me because I paid attention, I conquered, and I prevailed. Your legacy for what you build as far as how you take care of your body and to how you die from not taking care of your body or how you die from taking care of your body, your life, your finances, your health and wellness, your fitness routines. I mean, you have doctors looking you in the face and telling you, we can't perform surgery until you lose 100 pounds, or if you don't lose 100 pounds, you will die. And people, you have a few small percentage of the population that fucking freak out and do everything right or too much of one thing at one time and make sure they lose weight. And you got some that just, well, we all gotta die someday. This YOLO shit is fucking ridiculous. We are so freaking spoiled in our day and age and era of understanding the fact of, oh, I got diabetes, I can take a pill. It'll keep me alive. Yeah. Mess around and blink. Let your diabetic issues get out of hand, then what? If I have diabetic issues, I need to take control of them because I want to live as long as I can without not having diabetic complications. Once you get diagnosed as being pre-diabetic, why aren't you changing your diet? Why aren't you working out? First step is to change your diet because that's what put you in this situation. The second step after consecutive months of changing your diet is to slowly but surely add a fitness routine into your lifestyle. Unless you're just somebody that know you can go do it because you've done it in the past, or you believe in yourself, or you have a great support system, I would say ease into the fitness, because fitness is rough, fitness is tough, fitness is physical, it's mind-boggling, it's not for the weak. But your diet, people cringe when it comes to the diet. Oh, I got to give the fried chicken up? Or, oh, you want to live another 20 years without any health complications, right? Just because this medicine is here, people, does not mean that you will survive. Because just because these medicines prolong you, which is really just to get your money as much as they can, whether it's from the pharmacy, the insurance, they're just trying to get you to stay alive as much so they can soak as much money out of you as possible before you croak the bucket. And you don't care. A lot of people don't care. It's sad. And I can't understand of why when we look at grandma, auntie, great-grandma, grandma's sister, and you go to the family reunion, you look at a picture of your family, and majority of them may or may not be overweight, but in this situation, in my day and life, majority of them are going to be overweight. Why aren't we saying nothing? Why aren't we checking? Why aren't we reacting correctly? Like, hey, Uncle Jeff, I haven't seen you in 10 years, but I promise you, no disrespect, Uncle Jeff, I love you, and I realize you won't be here with us much longer if you keep going the way you go. You understand that, right? You understand that you're 5'8", 350 pounds, and that's just not good for your frame, your body, your heart, your spirit, your confidence. No one can confidently tell me that they're 150 pounds overweight and they love and like that. Because the day-to-day struggle and stress that you're putting on the inside and outside of your body does not feel good. Take the medications away, then tell me how you feel. You feel fine? Take the medications away, then tell me how you feel. You must shine a light upon yourself that this stuff isn't about you. right? I want to talk to unselfish people who are looking to understand that I have a child, or I have children, I have grandchildren, and I want to see my great-grandchildren inspire and spiral through life as much as possible before life gets me through time. The goal of most people should be not wake up because my heart stopped beating, because your body's going to give out on you one day. Heart's going to stop beating. Not a lot of people nowadays stop because their heart stopped beating. A lot of people nowadays die because they got cancer. They have some type of genetic disorder. They have, violence, or violence isn't really a tribute to health, but, just speaking facts. If it's not from violence, if it's not from cancer, cancer is the most caused non-violent thing that people die from. And a lot of cancers are caused from horrible eating habits and diets, right? If you don't know, now you know. The stuff that you're eating, between the microwavable food, the microwavable chicken, the inability to assess and check yourself on what you are eating to compare to what you're not. What you're drinking, as far as all these sugary, diabetic consumptions is what I call them. Sodas, the carbonated drinks, the alcohol, the cigarettes. I'm not telling you to not be grown and do what you need and gotta do. I'm telling you, don't drink every weekend. Don't drink every day. Don't get drunk every day. Don't eat fried chicken every day. Don't fry everything that you eat. Don't not eat greens and vegetables. You need them, people. And just because you're eating them, how often are you eating them? Are they fresh? Are they the right type of greens? Are they the healthy greens, or are they the canned greens that possibly lose value because they're canned and they can sit around for years before they even deliver it to the shelves at the store? Are you getting real fresh greens from a farmer's market, or are you getting so-called fresh greens from Walgreens? I mean, this stuff gets technical, and I'm not trying to make it difficult for you. Most people need to wake up and just realize, hey, man, I don't eat any type of green vegetables, and I damn sure know I don't eat any fruits. Step one. And then you get consuminated and caught up in the actual health and wellness and fitness world, wellness world, that okay, how do I go deeper into this? Is this the right green to be eating, or is this, because I see multiple ones, should I eat this strawberry from this place or this strawberry from that place? Should I eat pineapples or shouldn't I? Should I eat pineapples from a can, or should I eat fresh pineapples? Should I eat pineapples in a little plastic cup that comes on the snack aisle? Or should I just do nothing? A lot of people care nothing about the legacy that they leave behind to their children, and they pick up on these same habits, they pick up on these same routines, they think it's okay. I'm like, my mom just died, and this is not facts or anything, this is an example of a story. Hey, my mom just passed from heart complications, or whatever the medical term they want to give you. Stage 4 lung cancer. My grandmother died from stage 4 lung cancer. That's real. We knew she was going to die. I assumed back in my early years of life, when I first asked my grandmother to stop smoking, when they attempted to spook me in school. I remember that whole, especially when I was coming up, that whole cigarette commercials and all that stuff was very real. I used to come home and, hey, grandma, can you stop smoking? I want you to be as normal. But I remember saying this to my grandmother. I probably anywhere between 8 to 12. Year on and year off, I was asking, you gonna stop smoking? She never stopped, of course. And I assumed at a young age that this woman that I love would die from lung cancer one day. And sure enough, she did. Stage 4. Not a surprise. The things you do to your body will catch up with you eventually. Whether it's automatic, whether it's direct, whether it's indirect, Hey, my grandmother smoked. Maybe I get stage 3 lung cancer and I don't even touch cigarettes, you know? Direct and indirect as far as the impact and legacy of what you're leaving to your family when it comes to your health and wellness and fitness. What message are you sending your children? It's okay to be unhealthy. It's okay to be diagnosed obese and not do anything about it. Some kids, they realize, hey man, I can't go through these same issues. I don't want them. Most kids don't. They follow right behind you. They follow right behind. It's just a simple programming to these your children. Most kids will not have the awakening ability to be like, until maybe they've done it and then they want to pull back, don't know how to, or try and then revert back. You have a small amount of percentage of people that have that snapping reaction to realize my mom dealt with it, my dad dealt with it, my grandma dealt with it, whoever. Maybe it's all of them. I don't want to deal with those problems. I know it runs in my family. And the only reason it runs in your family because it's a psychological thing. It's what you saw and all you know. Stuff isn't genetic, man. That's a belief. I have genetic issues. If you had genetic issues, you would have been born with them, and your family, your doctors, and your parents would have told you from the get-go, yes, genetically you were born with the encrypted cellular, muscular, whatever, or sickle cell, or whatever, blah, blah. You're not born with diabetes. You're not born with a gene in you that states that you have a higher chance of being... The only reason you have a higher chance and percentage of being diabetic because your whole family is because psychologically you are what you see and what your family puts on the table for you. That's why your percentage of getting diabetes by the time you hit 23 or 33 goes up by 200%. Because by the time you get on your own and are able to afford to eat better and healthier or whatever the case may be, you're stuck in one way, one journey, one life, one path, which is all you know. Eating fried chicken Monday through Friday. Going out to eat Saturday and Sunday. Right? People, hear me out. If you really love your loved ones, if you really love the person that you say you either don't want to be or inspired not to be, get up and do something about it. As far as you either need to be the one to do it because I'm talking to you, or you need to be the one to say something to someone and help them, because it's not hard. We live in a day, age, and world where it is not hard to be healthy. You have so many resources, so much technology, so many type of diet plans, and really, I think all of it's bullshit and just another attempt to get free money. Yes, pick a diet, a realistic one that doesn't kill you, one that doesn't make you drop 60 pounds in 2 weeks. Pick something as far as, I drink a lot of sodas. How about I don't drink sodas anymore? Let me start with that. Let me drink a little bit more water than juice. Let me not drink juices, period, because they are so consumed with so much sugar. You know, you drop the sodas and then pick up or, contribute more to the actual juices thinking they're healthy. There's plenty of juices out there that are healthier. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean you shouldn't be drinking them. How about you get to like them? It's a couple of healthier drinks and alternatives that I drink because I know what they do for my life. I have a child. I realize that he'll have a choice to make one day. And that's simply all I want to help him persuade himself in. My mom and dad were not overweight. They both watched their diet. They both worked out. That's all I know. Oh, that's why you work out all the time? That's why you eat this? That's why you eat that? Yeah, that's all I know. We have no specific constrictive diet plan and workout routine. I just watch what I eat, man. I can eat some fried chicken today because I know I ain't ate nothing in about a month. I need some. You can't take me away from the fried wings, baby. Every time I walk in the gas station, you don't think I want to pick up a Snicker 2 Skittle bags, and I don't drink sodas. I really don't drink juice neither, so the juices don't ever get me in trouble. But I do like to drink a beer occasionally. I walk in that store, I get my gas, and I walk out. You gotta discipline yourself. I walk in the gas station, man, I do not need no chips as bad as I want some. I know half of these bags of chips are so unhealthy for me. Literally. I do better going to Kroger's or Publix or Whole Foods and getting a healthy alternative as far as chips. I don't need no chips today. Every other time I go in the gas station, you damn right, I'm going to grab me a bag of chips because I like chips too. I'm not telling you got to step away from it completely. What I'm telling you, what you got to do is care about it. Don't be the 60-year-old man or woman or female that has every pill they have to take to keep their legs from getting swollen, to keep their blood pressure down, to keep their heart regulated, keep their body temperature regulated. You walking around with swollen legs and thighs, and we looking at you. You got the young people making fun of you, talking about you look like you got crappy patty thighs and stuff, when all it is water retention, because your water is being retained in your body from a disformity or some type of wrong thing going on with your body. Why be that person? Why? And the sad thing about it to me is that most people are that person and do nothing about it. Don't be that 67, 80-year-old male or woman that has to go to a living home and can't get around, can barely walk, can't live and take care of yourself. It's one thing if you have things such as, for whatever reason, this is why I say mind, body, and spirit. You'll have times and things that, again, run in the family where you start losing your mind. Parkinson, I think is it Parkinson's? I think it's Parkinson's disease. Quote me if I'm wrong, guys. I can't remember off the top of my head. I think it's Parkinson's disease, or where you forget things. You know, you can't remember as much, et cetera, et cetera. Lose your mind a little bit. That should be the only reason why you're 67, 80 years old and you can't quite take care of yourself as good as you would without the help of somebody. You got to understand, people, my beautiful people, that your goal should be to want to get old without any health issues. Want to get old without having to pay the pharmaceutical mobs or mobster family. They ain't nothing but some legalized criminals telling you to hand over the money. A lot of you people out here on Medicare and Medicaid or whatever it's called in your city or your state. I think it switches up it might be Medicare and Medicaid in every city and state. Just because it's free for you doesn't mean it's really free. Somebody's paying for it. And just know that in the snap of a finger, you could get taken off Medicare and Medicaid like it's nothing. Trump did it. Trump almost got you, didn't he? Especially with the food stamps. When you're dependent on a supply of something that you didn't earn or work for, that isn't yours, watch what happens. Build a legacy, people. Build a legacy that is full of opportunity and alternatives. Give, for an example, your children on a different outlooks of, you can either have this style of life or you can have this one. I don't care what you do when you get out of my house. You have decisions to make when you leave. But know that when people come home, when people visit, when people try to understand where you went wrong because you are obese and overweight, it didn't start from home. You didn't, and you weren't bred to not know what to do. A lot of people don't know what to do and they go wrong and they try to do these ridiculous workout routines and fail because they never worked out before and their body isn't ready to work out. They don't have enough muscle memory. They don't have the mindset, most importantly, to work out consistently. They don't have the motivation, to be honest. They don't have the right why. They don't have the correct diet to even keep them coming back without probably passing out. No wonder you feel like shit. It all starts with the correct why, the correct programming, which is what this show and program is about. I'm all about being positive, inspirational, on not only seeing the better side of life, the better side of an outlook of being overweight, obese, fat, having mental issues as far as depression, anxiety, understanding that there is different outlooks, alternatives, and options for you to get better. If you struggle in some type of physical, spiritual, or mental aspect, if you're broken in either one of these aspects, because you need all three of them to, in my philosophy and opinion, have a realistic enjoyment of life. Mental issues, physical issues as far as being obese, overweight, and fat are real. And the only way you can get through it stronger, better, is if you attack the problem, if you get support. Sometimes your support system is you and the 5 voices in your head. Let's be real. Sometimes the 5 voices in your head are all of them are enemies instead of one enemy and 4 friends. For the people with anxiety and depression issues, we're all going to be depressed in life. Life is life. Every human being should be depressed in life at some point in time. Period. But the issue is how do you beat the depression? How do you get past the depression? How do you, I'm depressed, but this is what I got to do. Yeah, I'm fat. Yeah, I'm overweight. Yeah, I'm obese. This is what I got to do, and this is what I'm going to do. Define your characteristics. Announce your legacy. It's nothing more beautiful than I used to be 350 pounds. Now I'm 180. You know how many people you make proud? And for those people who have accomplished these type of attributions in life, please share your story. Send it to me. I'll glorify the story. ZealLifestyleChanger@gmail.com. Wealth is Health Club on Facebook. Please, people, send me the stories. Your story needs to be told. It needs to be shared. If you need help, please reach out to us. We talk. We consultate. We acknowledge. We contribute. It's more than what it appears to be. It's about more than a show. It's about wanting to literally help somebody, mama, somebody auntie, somebody's daughter, somebody's son, somebody's father, live a healthier, more vibrant lifestyle. There's no reason your dad should have died at 33 years old from a massive heart attack. There's no reason you should have lost your granddaddy at 55 from lung cancer. There's no reason that your dad or stepdad should be an alcoholic from some type of depression or anxiety that they still have not conquered. Now bring anxiety and depression up into this health and wellness show because mental health is very important as well. And one of the things that can help with it is taking control of your health. Having mental issues and anxiety issues is very similar, or the same type of similar mindset defaulting issues going on as a person who is obese. You don't have a big enough standard in psychology or fundamental character, or a good fundamental characteristic or character going on as far as who you are and what you represent. Ladies and gentlemen, build your legacy. Understand what you're doing it for. Enjoy life. Seize it and demand let the opportunity be taken and conquered. It's been a lovely show. It's been a lovely piece today. Been outside, enjoying the air. Get outside. Go for a walk. Enjoy life. Put the soda down. Drink some water. Love life, people. It's very short. It's very, very short. And you need to always understand that it can be taken away from you any second, any time, any day. Get up every day and thank God for who you are, where you want to be, and what you're doing. One love to all my people out there. Please tune in for the next show. Hit us up at zillifestylechanger@gmail. It's your boy, Mr. Awesome, a.k.a. Coach Q, a.k.a. Quentin Edwards. I'm literally all these people in one. These are like my different personalities, characteristics, and voices in my head. But y'all people be good. Peace to you.